The streets of Rome are packed. Everyone is here to catch a glimpse of Rome's brilliant general. The atmosphere is amazing as they celebrate how Caesar led them to victory. Caesar is in the distance, mounted on a white horse, and the spectators of this magnificent sight are throwing petals into the air to shower down upon him as he passes. Oh my goodness! An older gentleman has jumped in front of Caesar's horse.
What do you want, old man?
Beware the Ides of March!
Caesar's face, lacking emotion, continues on his journey, and simply answered the fortune teller with a,
I am Julius Caesar, and I fear nothing.
On hearing these words, the crowd exploded with applause. Oh, not everyone, it seems. We have a few hecklers.
They all love him. They have already elected him as next consul. I hope they don't make him next king.
Oh, I hope not. I don't think I'd like the kind of king he'll be.
Well, even though Caesar is my friend, his power has made him ruthless. And if anyone goes against him, well, we'll have a riot on our hands.
I know a group of people that will kill him if they were led by someone that they respected, trusted. Someone like you, Brutus.
Me? Who are these men?
Well, myself for one, but there are others.
Well, I need to think what to do about all this.
Well, there's a time to think and a time to take action. Do not wait until it's too late.
Caesar is like a poisonous snake, ready to hatch. If he isn't killed, he will ruin Rome. But can I really kill him?
The day before the Ides of March, Cassius was urging Brutus to join them in stopping Caesar.
Tomorrow is the day Caesar goes to the Senate where he's offered the royal crown. We must stop this, Brutus.
Brutus knew that if he didn't do something, Caesar would gain more power as king.
Speak with your men and ask them to come to my house as soon as possible. I will lead the way and prevent this from happening.
Cassius did as instructed, and later the men gathered in Brutus's garden.
When Caesar goes to the Senate house tomorrow, we'll be waiting. Then you, Metellus, you step forward and beg forgiveness for your brother. If he does not show mercy, we'll attack.
Are we just killing Caesar? I mean, Mark Antony is like a son to Caesar.
Metellus has a point, sir. They both need to die.
We are not butchers, Cassius. By sparing Mark Antony, it shows that we are only acting out of the good of Rome.
As you wish.
Cassius didn't agree with this, but remained quiet. The next day, one of Brutus's gang, Decius, arrived at Caesar's villa to accompany him to the Senate.
I intend to cancel this visit.
Mighty Caesar! What excuse should I say? Should I tell them you are ill?
Don't lie for me. Just tell them that I do not wish to come.
But they'll laugh me out of court. Surely they'll need a reason.
I am Caesar. I do not have to make any excuse for what I do.
And then in a calmer tone he continued,
Actually, Decius, as you're a good friend of mine, I wish to confide with you something my wife said to me.
Last night, in my dream, I saw a huge statue of you, dear husband, standing before me in the forum. All of a sudden, blood poured from it, and people began to laugh and wash their hands in the blood. I believe, dear husband, that this is a warning sent from the gods that you'll be in danger if you go out today. Please, stay here where it is safe.
Decius needed to think fast. If Caesar didn't go to the Senate house, their plot to kill him would be over. Suddenly he thought up a plan.
Great Caesar, Your wife has misunderstood her dream. The gods have sent this dream to show that you will bring new life to Rome. This is why they are laughing and washing their hands in blood.
Your interpretation of her dream does change things, Decius.
And I can prove what I say. You see, the senators are planning to make you the king of Rome. So, if you do not go there today, they could change their minds. What if they also find out that you're not going because of a dream your wife had? They will mock you. They'll think you're a coward.
A coward? Well, I'm not having that. Decius, we shall go. And on the way, I shall think over my decision whether to take the crown or not.
Again, the streets were filled with a cheering crowd as Caesar made his way to the Senate house. He climbed the steps wearing a triumphant grin, but suddenly his face fell when he spotted Brutus, Cassius, and Metellus blocking the door. Metellus lowered himself to his knees.
Before you pass, I beg to you to lift the banishment you placed onto my brother. He is innocent.
I have passed judgment on Publius and shall not go back on it. Caesar has spoken.
And now my dagger speaks.
Metellus jumped to his feet and he jabbed the dagger into Caesar's body. The others were quick to follow. The last to strike was Brutus. As he pulled the dagger out of Caesar, Caesar fell against him.
Even you, Brutus?
And then he fell to the floor, dead. The crowds began shouting and screaming. They all ran off in different directions, not knowing what to do or how to deal with the sight they had just witnessed. Senators rushed out to see what the commotion was about and stood horrified by the sight of Caesar before them. In all the panic, Brutus calmly bent down to Caesar's body and covered his hands in the blood. He raised his hands into the air and shouted,
Peace! Freedom! Liberty!
Just then, Mark Antony approached.
If you mean to kill me too, Brutus, do it now.
Join us, Mark Antony. Help us make Rome a better place.
Let me take Caesar's body away, so I can pay my respects to him.
Are you mad, Brutus? Mark Antony could stir up trouble.
I'll go with him before he pays his respects. I'll speak and let the people know why Caesar had to die. Mark Antony won't be able to say otherwise then.
As they left, Cassius again felt that Brutus was doing wrong. The marketplace was filled with people mourning the death of Caesar. Brutus and Mark Antony marched through them, followed by the two soldiers who were carrying Caesar on a stretcher.
Fellow citizens, I am a man of honour, and Caesar was my friend, but he had become too powerful. If he would have become king, he would have ruined Rome. I killed Caesar for you, for your children, for your children's children. You will not be slaves. You will now be free. This is the dagger I used to free you. If you think I have done wrong, I shall turn it upon myself.
The crowds all shouted back, "No, Brutus, live!"
Now here is another of Caesar's friends, Mark Antony. He wishes to speak.
Brutus left, and the crowd started jeering.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I wish to say goodbye to my dear friend, not speak ill of Brutus. Brutus would not lie to you. If he said Caesar was cruel, then what he did was honourable.
Mark Antony went over to Caesar's body.
Here lays my friend. Brutus stabbed him through the heart. I have Caesar's will here. It is only right I read it to you. Caesar has left all his palaces and gardens to the people of Rome. His fortune will be indeed shared so that every citizen receives 5 pieces of silver. What a cruel man he was, to leave you all this upon his death.
The crowds were shocked, and now they started to heckle, "Brutus is a murderer!" And they all followed the path that Brutus had taken. Rome was in chaos. Riots broke out and homes set on fire. Mark Antony and Caesar's nephew led the Roman army to gain control of the city.
I will find them all and kill them for doing this to Caesar.
Elsewhere, Brutus and Cassius, after their escape, had raised an army of their own. It wasn't long before Mark Antony's army had tracked them down.
This is the end, Cassius.
Farewell, my good friend.
The two armies met, and the outcome of the battle saw the end to Cassius. Those who saw him die fled, as they thought it was already over. Brutus caught sight of this, and then too saw Cassius.
Strato, my faithful captain. If I am captured, I will be paraded through the streets of Rome in chains. Kill me, Strato, for I cannot bear the thought of the humiliation.
I won't do it, my lord.
Then hold the sword steady, and I'll run on it. My only hope of honour is in death.
Strato held tightly to the sword and shut his eyes.
This was the noblest Roman of them all. The others killed Caesar because of their jealousy. But Brutus killed because he believed it was the rightful thing to do. With both Caesar and Brutus gone, Rome will never see such power again.